Welcome to the Rob and Bessie Welder Wildlife Foundation, a 7,800-acre ranch nestled alongside the plains of the Texas South Coast. In this coastal bend region, just between the Gulf prairies and marshes, exist 16 different types of habitats. The foundation itself contains multiple unique habitats and over 20 different soil types that contribute to the property's diverse ecosystem. Historically, long before the foundation, the property was entirely landscaped in native Texas grasses and rangelands. But as time went on and people changed, so too did the land. Today, instead of just wildland grasses, the property supports several different types of habitats, primarily consisting of prairies, wetlands, and woodlands. The prairies here today are still very reminiscent of the property's original state. The open grasslands lay atop a bed of sandy soil deposited from the Aransas long ago. This sandbed promotes and supports communities of seacoast bluestem and other bunchgrass communities, while also deterring trees due to needing much clayer and thicker soils to grow. These plains and grassland environments are ideal for wildlife like pocket gophers and northern bobwhite quail. The wetlands of Welder consist of several lakes on the north side of the property near the Aransas River. These lakes were formed as the Aransas cut new path along its banks, either due to floods or erosion. Once a new path is cut, the old bend in the river is then isolated and left as a lake. This is what is referred to as an oxbow lake, a remnant part of a river long disconnected from the main path. These newfound wetlands provide important habitats for many wintering and migrating waterfowl, allowing a place to rest and eat before moving onward to their next destination. The woodlands on property fill the space in between the grasslands and wetlands. Here at the refuge, there are several different varieties of woods and forests that exist together. These varieties can be organized as live oak communities, riparian areas, and thorn scrub. As one might surmise, the live oak communities are primarily live oak tree groves. A particular tree to see on property since they prefer loamy sand soils over the clay soils that dominate the majority of the refuge. These trees are pivotal to the ecosystem as they provide not only shelter and shade, but a nutrient-rich food source in the form of acorns for the wildlife. Riparian areas are wooded habitats along riverbanks or other bodies of water. They often contain vegetation like spiny aster, cattails, lotus, Mustang grapevines, elms, pecans, and hackberry. These plants not only provide food and shelter for aquatic species, but also help to reduce the chance of soil erosion as well as filter the water. Thorn scrub, in comparison to the two aforementioned woodlands, is the most prominent and prevalent woodland type on the property. Thorn scrub describes dense wooded areas where all the vegetation comprising it either has thorns, prickles, or spines that can cause harm or discomfort upon contact. Plants like huisache, mesquite, and prickly pear cactus are the most common things to find intertwined together. However, even though thorn scrub is a needed habitat, it can easily spread and encroach on other woodlands and prairies due to plants like huisache who have aggressive growth-type behaviors. Despite the years of change and growth, the land still harkens back to its beginnings. Whether through the rolling prairies, or the shaded woodlands, or even the lush wetlands, the land here at the foundation will forever hold the legacy and spirit of old Texas deep within its roots.